Oh, sorry about that. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Things aren't great. Just trying to sort out. I take it the mic is coming through. Good. Good. You know what? Let's get started. Here we go. Episode 24. As you can see, I'm suffering a little. Dear God. Alright, episode 24, SWA, and we've got the Lords of War going up against the Next Generation. In this match you will see we have two champions, Declan Shaw, your reigning champion of the heavyweight division of SWA. Victor Harris, no, James Harris, sorry. Your reigning champion of the super heavyweight division. I can't remember which Harris is which. Look at them. They look exactly the same almost. Both built like brick shit houses. Both from Norfolk, Virginia. But either way. Let's get down to business. Come on guys, let's get down to the ring. Right, let's get things started. Leading the way down to the ring. He is your reigning SWA heavyweight champion. Standing in at 6 feet 2 inches, 261 pounds. And his partner, the Glaswegian Beast, Connor Stewart, following up behind. Together, they come in at a combined weight of 587 pounds. The tag team known as the Lords of War. How you doing, Tony? Feel better, fella? Miss Jones. Austin Black, aka NEW, and Wild Matt Outlaw. How you doing? As always, thanks for stopping by. So here's your tag team, the Lords of War, ready for action. The Home Nation boys, ready to go at it. And now let's bring on their opponents. Standing in at a combined weight of 608 pounds by way of Norfolk, Virginia, USA. The Next Generation of Eternity. And why the fuck is he not coming out with his heavyweight, super heavyweight championship? That ungrateful little fuck. But anyway, they are Victor Harris and James Harris. Students under one Mordred Nightwalker, ready to show the tag team division what they've got here against the Lairds of War. We Jimmy our referee as always, and as the bell rings, oh no, but the open challenge for the Women's KO and the Iron Skull Championship has begun. Message Miss Jones privately, no dick pics please. Nonetheless, it's at least 12 inches. She says she likes them meaty. And ladies, feel free to send some gash pics, vagina pics, whatever you want to call them. The pink taco, she's not fussy. I'm joking. But there you see the gut wrench suplex. The current Iron Skull is Twarfing Van Sicely, and the women's KO is the mighty Minerva. Grabbing a hold of the wrist and pulling back for the lariat there is Connor Stewart working over Victor Harris. But Victor coming straight back in with a snapmare and a stiff kick down the spine. Going in for an early pin, down for the one and only a 1 count. Leg caught. Swinging kick to the back of the skull, sending the beast face first into the canvas. In comes the big man, your new super heavyweight champion, James Harris. Welcome to the match straight away with a snapmare and a stiff punt down the spine. And now into the match comes the heavyweight champ. So 2 champs in the ring. Big knife edge chop just staggers the giant. And the big forearm into the face again, staggering him, but doesn't take him off his feet. But a Michinoku driver does. There's the 1 and a straight 1 count. How you doing, Crushing Kelly? Nice to see you, Nice. Welcome to the SWA, brought to you by the UKWF. And look at that stiff punt down the spine of James Harris. Northern Lights suplex. And there you see Declan just toying with James Harris, letting him crawl towards his corner before stopping him in his tracks. But James now making him pay for that one with the Lufes press raining down the right hand. James taking this opportunity to tag in Victor. Victor now making his way across, cutting Declan off. Mongolian chop blocked. Declan straight in with a front face lock. Victor Harris straight out, big forearm to the face. Now front face lock of his own, followed up with the uppercut. Up against the ropes, slingshot in with the roundhouse off the ropes. And look at this, Victor wants out, James Harris and the Beast in through the ropes. Big running lariat from the Beast, taking down the giant. Elbow drop missing though. But straight on his case, brings him up. Swing out powerbomb, planting the big man down on his back. Bear hug locked in. Just far enough away from the ropes. Wee Jimmy keeping a close eye, and there you see the save from Victor Harris. Big forearm rocking the jaw. Victor laying in the shots, swinging through into the inverted DDT. Connor the quicker of the 2 up to his feet as you see James Harris trying to crawl for his corner. Stewart now with the Irish whip across into the Lairds of War corner. Do-si-do, around we go. Here's the big Irish whip across the ring. And for some reason sending him back into his own corner. Seems like he wants a little champ on champ action again. In through the ropes, back elbow shot, kick to the midsection. And there's the knee to the skull, busting open Declan Shaw. Irish whip reversed over the top rope. Landing on his feet, big forearm, no blocked. Forearm there by James Harris. Climbs into the ring, a quick snap jab. But Declan catches him with a jab of his own, sending him against the ropes. Slingshotting off the top rope for the suplex. Up on the feet now, big overhand right blocked, forearm to the face. Back in Declan against the ropes, the Irish whip. Ducks under the lariat, misdirection, big running lariat, sending Declan flying through the air. Big overhand right, and the referee telling him to open up that palm, open up that fist. Now with a leg hook for the pin, there's the 1, the 2. Only a 2. Declan now straight back at him, ducks under the attempted grab there by James Harris, chopping away at the legs, but runs right into the back elbow. Fights out of the front face lock into the inverted. Both men tagging out, fresh men into the ring now, and Connor Stewart in straight with the belly release suplex. Scooped up again as he comes back into the ring now. Hip breaker into the power slam right in the corner of the Lairds of War, cutting off the ring there, bringing him up onto his feet, but James Harris trying to fight back now. Sorry, that's Victor Harris. Kick, no, the leg caught, brought up into the power bomb. Down goes the beast. Now brought up onto his feet, mid kick, leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee, the big running lariat into the corner now. But Victor is quick to get up, palm strikes, back, sole butt kick into the midsection, right into the bread basket of Connor Stewart. Having to bring him up onto his feet now, ducks under, sole butt rain, Seguri to the back of the skull. And now Victor climbs the ropes as Connor Stewart's laid out on his back through the air with the leg drop. Oh! Shockwaves up the spine there, missing with the leg drop. Connor with a kick to the gut, up on the shoulders, tossing that stone. Dragged away, forearm buried in the face for the 1, the 2, and the kick out. Kick out on 2 there. How you doing, Corey Quinn? Brought up, sidewalk slam there by Connor Stewart. Connor now placing all that weight through the core muscles of Victor Harris. Followed up with a stomp into the back of the skull. The big man up on the rope, elbow drop right across the face. Looking to bring him up onto his feet, nope. Pushed away, big knee lift there by Victor Harris. Mid kick, jumping lariat. What's that? How you doing? Up on the top rope again, corkscrew move. What the hell? Connor Stewart got up onto his feet. Victor Harris crash landing badly, but up onto his feet to deliver the power bomb there. Irish whip into the corner, back elbow shot, fighting his way free. Big overhand right blocked, big forearm staggering Connor against the ropes. Go behind with the German suplex now. Into another German. Still holding onto that waist. A third German suplex into the corner of the Lairds of War though. Wrong side of town to have him in. James standing over Connor now. Just staring as the clock counts down. There you see Connor trying to crawl for the ropes to pick himself up. Big Mongolian chop blocked. Scooped up now is Victor Harris. The hip breaker into the power slam again. Connor calling for him to get up onto his feet, but instead he crawls for the corner, makes the tag into James Harris. There's the fake out with the back elbow. James now bringing Connor, kick to the midsection. Swings him round, hammerlock, DDT right on the tip of his skull. Hooks the leg for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out. Declan was nowhere to be seen there. No way was he going to kick out, help his partner. Connor with a front face lock. Big knee lift, nope, sidestep there by big James Harris. There's the big forearm. Dropping Connor down to 1 knee and that running haymaker punch. Down goes the beast. Wheelbarrow, facebuster. Bringing Connor up onto his feet again. Big overhand right block. Forearm by the Beast. Runs in for the lariat. Caught with the STO takedown though. And James Harris still has control. James now dragging the Beast away from the ropes towards the centre of the ring. Stomp down into the midsection, grabbing a hold of the wrist, working over the lower back. Now cleaning his boot across the face before he locking him up. The arm wrenched behind the back, manipulating the wrist joint on the other hand. James now stalking Connor Stewart as he's slow to his feet. Brings him in, looking for that guillotine choke. But Connor, the Beast, fighting him off, bringing him up, slamming him down onto his back. Grabbing him by the throat. But James Harris quick with the bill toss across the ring. Whipped into the neutral corner goes Connor Stewart. Turned around now by James. Boot into the midsection. The headbutt. The club and blow over the skull. Over the top rope. To the floor goes James Harris. The crowd know what's coming. A little drive-by action. The drop kick to the man hanging over the rope. And James Harris taking his time on the outside, allowing Connor Stewart to make the tag. A little hokey pokey. In, out, in, out. Who's going to shake it all about? Here we go. Nope, maybe not. Declan now waiting. Big forearm. Overhand right blocked. The headbutt. Driving into the skull. Dropping him down to the floor. Big boot into the midsection. Overhand right block. Back elbow shot. Combination strikes now. Where's Bobby Dazzler when you need him? I'm sure he'd get the okey cokey going. Into the steel steps. Falling down to the floor is Declan Shaw now. Being helped up onto his feet once again and again tossed into the steel. Fireman's carry takedown there by Declan. Catching James Harris. Big overhand right. Catches him up onto the shoulders. Looking to finish things on the outside. The Argentine backbreaker into the gut buster. And again, James though, throwing Declan into those steel steps. Using the steps as a tag partner, it seems, to do some damage to his opponent there. Connor Stewart looking eye to eye, letting this assault go on the outside. Count of 15, we've got up to 20 on the outside here. Victor Harris, James Harris. Can they pick up the win via count out? Count of 18. James now diving into the ring. We're on 19. And the boys from Next Generation. Shit the bus there. Don't take the count out victory. Diving to the outside on 19. There's a stomp into the lower back. Wrenching on the arm now is Declan Shaw. Where's he going? He's going all the way up top. Perched in. Swanton bomb there. Not finished. Again climbing the rope. Through the air once more. This time with the body splash. Now going after the arm. What's he looking for here? Picking him up. Stiff punt down the spine. Really going after the back. Half and half suplex. Declan turning to the crowd. Telling James Harris to get to his feet. Now helping the giant up onto his feet here. Big overhand right. Scoops him up on them shoulders. Swing out. Side slam there. Leg hook down for the pin. The one. The two. And the kick out just in time. 5.5 minutes left on the clock. The Irish whip now. How you doing, Ripper? into the corner of Next Generation. There's the big boot by Declan. The running Larry ducked under. Missing with the punch though was James Harris. Drop kick into the back of the skull, just catching a glancing blow enough to take him down. In through the ropes now comes the Beast, bringing James Harris up onto his feet. The headbutt caught, the big uppercut comes running in, jumping Lariat missed. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck is James Harris, being dragged across the ring now into the neutral corner, but no, there he is fighting his way through with the elbows into the breadbasket of the Beast. Ducks under, goes behind. There's one German suplex, still got a hold of that waist. A second German suplex. And still locked on for a third German suplex. Helping the man up onto his feet, the collar and elbow tie up, forcing him back now. Shot into the breadbasket, the back elbow shot into the side of the skull of the Beast. Wrenching on the arm now, stiff kick, big forearm into the back, club and blow over the shoulders, snapping him over. James Harris going to work, but the Beast trying to fight back now. Double axe handle blocked, big forearm there. There's the jawbreaker, back and forth between these two. Grabs him by the throat again, there's a kick into the breadbasket. James Harris now wrenching on that arm. Big forearm there by Connor Stewart, fights back, running an STO takedown. And Connor Stewart taking control now. There's the stomp into the midsection. Deadlifting him off the floor with the gut-wrench suplex. Connor backing up, tagging in his partner here, bringing Declan back into the match. Victor Harris out on the apron watching as his partner's now been in the ring for quite some time. At the mercy of the Lairds of War still. Brought up onto the feet, wrenches around on that wrist. Big forearm by James Harris, fights free. So tries to grab a hold of Declan, ducked under though. Stiff kicks to the back of the leg, trying to knot it up here. And here we have a code red. All the way through into the pin. There's the one, the two, and the stiff kick to the back takes down the pin. Connor Stewart taking out Victor Harris at the same time though. Collar and elbow tie up. Shrugged off his Declan Shaw. Grabbed up now from behind into the front face lock, but Declan breaks himself free. Go behind by James and into the German suplex, and he's going for another ride. And there's the lovely Gemma McAllister in the crowd. Yay. There's the German suplex again, dumping Declan on the back of his skull. As we're just over 2 minutes of the match remaining. James Harris watches on as Declan's laid out. Maybe this will make me feel better. Declan now brought up onto his feet, looking for the scoop up. No, uppercut into the breadbasket of James Harris there. Front face lock, James escapes. Big forearm drops him down onto his knees. Now James building up a head of steam with a haymaker punch right to the jaw of Declan Shaw. Grabbed by the skull, tossed onto his back, crashing down on the canvas. Big right hook to the jaw, bringing him up. Stalling brain buster by James Harris there. And again bringing Declan onto his feet. Big overhand right. The referee again giving a warning to open up that palm. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the one, the two, and a save there by Connor Stewart as we've got a minute left of the match. Declan escapes. Flatliner counter there. Turns to the crowd. We've got 50 seconds on the clock. Declan measuring up. James Harris bringing him to his feet. Step up, Insaguri. Not enough. Brings him up onto his feet again. Step up, Insaguri once more. Elbow drop into the back. 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to have to get a pin or a submission soon. Through the ropes comes James Harris. Big overhand right blocked. Forearm into the face of Declan Shaw. Looking for a cut, no, pushed away. Pop up, drop kick into the jaw. 13 seconds left on the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Kick to the midsection. Overhand right block. Big forearm. And there you have it. Both teams unable to finish the match. So we have a draw. Well, what an anticlimax we had to the first match right there. How you doing, Rob Machette? Nobody's gone for that Iron Skull or Women's KO yet, so we're just going to carry on. Aerial Black and Iva Cyanide. The next match up. Yeah. Okay. Sure, bud. Yeah, it's not even good soliciting. We're soliciting and then there's that. But anyway, this match here, Ariel Black versus Iva Cyanide. I know Ariel has a little hit list that she wants to work her way through. Iva Cyanide's name was on it, and after what went down at episode 23, Iva Cyanide delivering that big uppercut blow to the War Chief, Malcolm Black. What better opportunity for his wife to come back and exact a little revenge than right now? Ariel new to the company. Let's get to it. Making her way down to the ring now. She stands in 5 feet 2 inches. Weighing in at 140 pounds. By way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Ariel Black. So Ariel Black, the wife of the War Chief, witnessing ringside the uppercut into her husband's, well, precious crown jewels. One down, one to go. Let's bring on her opponent. And here she comes. Alpha's very own queen, standing in at 5 feet 6 inches, weighing in at 168 pounds. I said queen, I should have said empress, my apologies. She is from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Iva Cyanide. So Alpha's Empress versus Aerial Black. Who comes out on top? Let's hear it. Who you got? Thank you, Angelita. Angelita in action later on. Certainly making the most of her entrance, making Aerial wait. Is this mind games by the Empress? Let's get down to the action now. There's Ivor blowing a kiss to the crowd. Collar and elbow tie up. Now into the rear waistlock. Waistlock takedown into the side headlock. Aerial though bringing it back up onto a vertical base into the side headlock. Key locked up now is the Empress. Nope, switched into the hammerlock there by Ivor. Wrenching on the arm before pushing Aerial away. Cyanide quick to grab a hold of that hair. Bringing her into the corner. Face first into the turnbuckle. Aerial though launching Ivor into the corner. Catches the leg. Brings her up into the power bomb. Down goes Black. Helped up onto the feet. Knife edge chop blocked. Fake for knife edge chop. Delivered the DDT instead. Aerial though comes back with a drop kick, but legs caught. A stomp into the midsection as she's dragged towards the center of the ring now. Forearm buried across the face. There's only a 1 count. A pinfall this early on isn't there to get the victory. It's there just to wear down your opponent. And there, the crossface locked in. Aerial Black managing to roll herself free. Irish whip now across the ring into the neutral corner. Big boot though by Cyanide, brings herself out the super kick. Oh, look for that thrust kick into the back of the skull. Aerial Black though had the wherewithal to sidestep her. Bringing Cyanide off all fours into the sit down power bomb. And again, bringing Cyanide up onto her feet, scooped up. Hip breaker into the power slam. Black with the double knees. And again the knees into the core of Cyanide. Stomp down into the midsection again and again. Aerial Black now really going after the core muscles of Cyanide. There's the heel kick by Cyanide. Fighting her way back into this match now. Brought up onto the feet. Nope, the lariat caught. Aerial quickly shutting Cyanide down. Bringing her up and again going to work the hip. Into the power slam. Stiff kick into the breadbasket. Tying her up. Jumping neck breaker by Aerial Black. Cyanide sitting up. Brought up onto her knees. Double accent. No. Cyanide manages to roll away. Float over into the DDT. Planting Aerial Black on her skull. And again into that pin. The forearm buried right across the jawline of Aerial Black there. Aerial smart to roll to the floor. Cyanide looked like she was launching herself over the top rope. Went for the springboard crossbody. Nothing but empty canvas there. The code red there by Aerial Black. Catching Cyanide. Stiff kick down the spine. Bringing Cyanide up onto her feet. The overhand blocked. A big forearm pop up into the Hurricane Rana there by Cyanide. Black now with a big hip toss. Bringing Ivor over the top. Forearm buried across the jaw. The 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Whipped into the corner goes Black. Big boot. Fighting her way free. Running out, ducked under by Cyanide. Spinning Black around. Face first into the canvas. Goes Aerial Black. Ducked under. Tiger suplex. The arm and the leg dragged away from the ropes now. Big forearm buried across the jaw. There's the one and only a 1 count. Big round. Oh, shit. The tentacle lash there out of nowhere. Catching Aerial Black. Could that be it? 1, 2. And just getting the shoulder up there by Aerial. Now grabbing her by the wrists. Bringing her up for the Cyanide Dreams. Down for the 1, 2. And again, a kick out on 2. The Empress, you can see, starting to get frustrated with our referee, Wee Jimmy. It looked like she was about to smack the taste out of his mouth. Face first, smashed into the canvas goes Aerial Black. Where's Cyanide going? Straight up to the top rope. Through the air, shooting star press. Then knees up though by Aerial Black. Cyanide onto her feet quickly though. Grabs a hold of Aerial, tosses her into the corner. Big right hand fighting her way out. Double leg takedown. Now raining down the hammer fist is Aerial Black there. Rolling Cyanide up, bringing her onto her feet. Big spear, cutting her in half. Rolling over into the pin for the 1, the 2. And Cyanide this time getting the shoulders up on 2. Aerial taking a moment to strike a pose. Bringing Black up. Big lariat. Another lariat cuts down Cyanide. Off the ropes. Jumping lariat again by Black. Dragging the body now towards the center of the ring. Double knees into the core muscles again. Backflip into the double knees. Once more. Cyanide up on her feet. The roll through though. Drop toe hold by Cyanide. Catches Black. Irish whip across the ring into the corner. Big overhand right blocked. Into the corner goes Cyanide. Dosido around we go once again. Boot right across the jaw. Aerial now drops down to the floor. Up on her feet quickly out the corner. Big kick into the breadbasket. Cyanide now trying to scoop her up. But the club and blow over the shoulders. Over the top rope with the Irish whip though goes Aerial Black. These two women going at it thick and fast. Launching off the ropes. Phenomenal forearm there by Aerial Black. Catching Cyanide. Now up onto the feet. Kick. No. Cyanide catches that leg. Brings her up into the power bomb. There you see Aerial trying to get up onto a vertical base. Leaning up against the rope. Cyanide with the overhand. Big left hand by Black. The Irish whip into the corner. Back elbow shot by Cyanide. Grabbing Black by the scruff of the neck. Leaning up against the ropes here. What's she looking for? Hangs her out over the middle rope. Club and blow over the shoulders. Through the rope she goes out into the apron running. Knee shot to the skull. Aerial smartly rolling out the ring. Down to the floor. Cyanide drops to the floor. Aerial, silly mistake there by Black. Turned her back on Cyanide, placating to the crowd. Caught now. Here's the Irish whip. Reversed. Up. Into that. The clash of Khufu. Or should I say Cthulhu? Kick into the midsection. DDT. A little nip up there by Cyanide. Off the ropes now. Building up a head of steam. The leg drop across the throat. Drop kick to the back of the skull. Black now paying for a mistake. Kick to the midsection. Caught by Black. Bringing her up. Power bomb of her own. And again brought to the feet. Pull back. No. Escape is Cyanide. Comes in. The float over. The DDT onto the top of the skull goes Aerial Black. Helped up onto her feet. Cyanide now. Collar and elbow type. Forced back by Black. Irish whip reversed. Again, Black going into the corner. The big overhand right there by Cyanide. Scooping her up, hanging her up in a tree of woe. The Cyanide going here. Aerial Black trying to free herself here. Cyanide gone across the ring. Oh, someone's ass needs to kiss themselves goodbye. The coast to coast, did they even connect? You see Cyanide suffering for it. Dragged away from the ropes. Cyanide now forearm buried across the jaw. The 1, the 2, and the 3. Let's take a look at the highlights of that match. There you see the big hip toss. That tentacle lash from Cyanide. Fallen into the pin. That kick out onto the big spear by Aerial Black. Catching Cyanide, but not enough to put her out. Also kicking out on the 2. The roll through. Drop toe hold. Be your winner by way of pinfall, the Empress of Alpha, Iva Cyanide. Well, while we wait for Iva Cyanide to get out of the ring, apparently Twa Fink has a challenger. Let's find out who his challenger is. Out in the locker room area as Twa Fink was arriving in the arena. As we wait for Cyanide to clear the ring, her music you can still hear going on. But we've found out that Bison Man has gone after Twa Fink Van Sicely for that Iron Skull Championship. Cyanide, well, hopefully she gets out of the way before these two behemoths go head to head. But who you got between this clash as this goes on backstage? Twa Fink turned around by Bison Man straight, and he, well, I'd say he's looking him in the eye, but Twa Fink's having to look down at the man here. Big right hand back. These two going back and forth with their rights. Bison, around we go, down the hallway, falling over his own feet. Shelving unit caught. Twa Fink pushed away by Bison Man there. Running Meteora. A little wrecking ball is Bison Man. Tossed into the wall. Bison now scoops him up. What's he looking for here? Turn around into the powerbomb, catching the back of the skull. There's Twa Fink though, with the boot into the face. Twa Fink burying that knee into the back of the head, gloating out the back when nobody can see him except the cameras. There's the back elbow shot. Big overhand right. Again, working their right hands into the jaw of Bison Man as he got him trapped up against the wall over and over again, clubbing him with those shots. Bison just taking all these shots to the skull. Twa Fink now bringing him up onto the shoulders, down with the power bomb. Helped up onto the feet. Collar and elbow type. Bison Man no forcing Twa Fink back. Helping him up onto his feet again though, and then tossing him into the gorilla position through the steel chairs. Ooh, twisting the neck there, wrenching on the neck Bison again brings him up, snap jab. Big overhand right. Twafink slaps him away. But there's the big overhand right again by Bison Man. Big forearm, then running right through him with the shoulder block. Stomp down into the midsection. Twafink again, burying that knee into the back of the skull. Bringing him up onto his feet. Big stiff kick into the breadbasket. Scoops him up. Backbreaker over the knee. Comes running in. Belly to belly release suplex. Helped up onto the feet again. Cranking that neck round on Bison Man. Before dumping him down onto the back of his skull. Again going to work on the neck of Bison. Trying to soften up that neck. Trying to cut the spinal cord off. Little swelling there will soon stop any messages going to the rest of the body. There's the big gut punch. Bison up. Big headbutt. No, eats the knee. And now tossed out of gorilla position. Out into the hallway once again. And one more time. The knee buried into the back of the neck. Driving the face into the floor. That dirty, dusty floor. You don't want to get busted open and have that ripped across that. There's the big forearm. Big right hand by Bison. Scooping him up. But Twafink falls through into the inverted DDT. Twafink looking a little exhausted here. Maybe he's milked the Tigers a little too much today. But there's Twafink laying in wait. Bison, you can see, slow to his feet. Wrenching around on the wrist. But there's the big forearm. Bison Man avoiding. Maybe being a little skin the tiger. Stiff kick into the ribs as Bison tried to get up onto his feet. Helped up onto his knees. Club and block. No, blocked. Big right hand into the breadbasket of Twafink. Pull back. Nope. Blocked. Kick to the midsection by Twafink now. Overhand right. And there's Bison fighting back. Got shot. Back elbow. In to the back fist into the skull. The overhead kick there by Twafink Van Sicely. Stomp into the breadbasket. Sitting Bison up. Now helping him up onto his feet. Collar and elbow. Oh, no. Bill toss there by Bison Man. Followed up with a stiff rib kick. Helping him up onto his feet again. There's the kick into the breadbasket. Pump handle into the sidewalk slam. Twafink helped up. Back fist. No. Blocked. Now he's got a hold of Twafink, bringing him up. Just release suplex there, tossing Twafink out the doorway, back into the hall. Helped up onto the feet. Big overhand right by Bison. Snap jab. Staggering around Twafink, but Twafink fights back with a big forearm. Bison with a big right hand again, another heavy right. Club and blow missing. Twafink rolling out of the way. They're running the STO takedown. Helping the man up onto his feet. Big uppercut. There's that tiger's blood. Stomp down into the knee of Bison Man. We've seen the tiger blood now. We're going to see skin the tiger. Big overhand right. No, caught. STO takedown there by Bison. Stomp down into the midsection. Deadlifted him off the floor with the gut wrench suplex. Again, helped up onto the feet. Back fist. Busting open the face of Twafink. Scoops him up on the shoulders. I think we're about to see a gut buster into man down. And Bison Man with the victory. And he's your new Iron Skull champion. So congratulations, Bison Man. Taking out the Tiger King. As we go back into some tag team action. D-Train and... nope. Where is he? His tag team partner. Wild Matt Outlaw Gonna go up against the tag team of Caleb James and Demented O'Connelly. I don't think anyone's ready for their tag team entrance music. But let's get down to business. Your tag team champs in action. The Last Train Robbers going up against Demented and Caleb James. So who have you got for this one? Is it the tag team champs or is it Caleb and Demented? Gonna get a victory here, send themselves a little bit up the ranks. Let's take a look at the tag team division in SWA. We saw Next Generation and the Lairds of War go at it earlier. Next Generation were currently in second place with 13 points. The Immortals in third place with 12.5. The Boys of Alpha, Caleb and Demented, currently sit bottom of the ranks with just 2 points to their name. 1 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. While the Last Train Robbers currently 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw to their name. Which one's going to come out on top here? Chance to take down the champs, always a good thing. What is going on? There we go, it's better. Oh dear. Don't forget, if you want to challenge for that Iron Skull or Women's KO, get in touch with Miss Jones in private. It's called a... Oh, here we go. Sorry, 1 second. And here they come at a combined weight of 624 pounds. Members of Ruthless Incorporated and your reigning SWA Tag Team Champions. They are the Wild Matt Outlaw and D-Train. The Last Train Robbers. And now, let's bring on their opponents. Coming down to the ring now, they are the MILF-loving Demented O'Connelly. And that Blackheart, that diamond in the rough. Caleb James at a combined weight of 511 pounds. Members of Alpha, the diamond in the MILF. Oh my god, who wants to be their lovers? Finally we get down to their action here. Wee Jimmy, ring that bell. Straight in with a side headlock. Matt Outlaw shooting Caleb James into the ropes. So across the ring he goes. Big boot into the chest, taking him off his feet. Now Now from behind, rolled over, grabbing a hold of that leg, stiff kick down the hamstring of Caleb James there. Again, bringing him round, driving that knee into the canvas. Irish whip reversed into the corner of the last train robbers goes Matt Outlaw. Fights his way out the corner now, reversing things, bringing Caleb. Oh, big knee lift there by Caleb. But the knee lift back there by Matt Outlaw, looking for that roundhouse kick, swing and a miss though. Irish whip into the corner of Alpha. Big overhand right there by Caleb. Shooting Matt Outlaw onto the top turnbuckle. Oh, what's going on here? Matt having his legs spread over the top ropes here. Caleb getting into position, bringing him up for a superplex, rolling through, holding on, bringing him up. A Falcon Arrow. Nobody kicks out a Falcon Arrow, but Matt Outlaw just did on a one of all things. Grabbed up by the scruff of the neck, being brought over towards the corner of Alpha. Once again into the corner goes Matt Outlaw. Tagged in is Demented O'Connolly, opening up that rib cage and a big uppercut right into the breadbasket. But Matt Outlaw now fighting his way back with the elbow shot. Has Demented against the ropes, bringing him up, hanging him out over the top rope there. That's really going to test the core strength of Demented O'Connolly. Those iron wires, or the steel wires should I say, wrapped in tape. Not much give on them at all. Brought around. Matt Outlaw now looking for the inverted chokehold here. We Jimmy keeping a close eye on things, making sure Demented doesn't want to give up. As you can see him now laying in those right hands, trying to fight himself free. And he does on the third time of asking, scooping Matt Outlaw up now. Bow and arrow stretch for knee, buried into the lower spine. Demented, you can see, wants to make the tag. In comes Caleb James. You see Matt Outlaw crawling across the ring, and the hot tag made in to the D-Train. Comes running him straight for the knee shot. Caleb sidesteps him, then now rolls him over his hip. Knee into the jaw, and well, Demented tagged back into the match quite quickly there. Neo, just to answer your question, it's literally me sitting here with a speaker bar, downloading the songs, riding the rails as Demented O'Connolly early on in the match. D-Train now has his ankle pulled from underneath him, releasing the hold there. Kick into the midsection. D-Train coming back again with a neck breaker, and it being played that way. Just being picked up by the microphone. It's the sidewalk slap by D-Train. Again bringing him up. Sidestep. Stiff kick into the back of the hamstring. Chopping away at the thigh. That hamstring muscle. Demented though. Here he goes for the dirty double dipper to D-Train. Hooks that big old thigh, but the other boot underneath the bottom rope. Tagged in now is Caleb. Double axe handle across the shoulders of D-Train. Shoots in, no, scooped up, gut-wrench suplex. And back into the match. Wild Matt Outlaw. Caleb trying to get up onto his feet, but Outlaw straight on his case. Brings him in. Up, up. And stalled him in with the suplex. Caleb rolling underneath that bottom rope. Now trying to pull himself up on the apron here, but Matt Outlaw straight on his case. Big forearm by Caleb. Springboard drop kick. Catching Matt Outlaw, but Matt rolling out of the way of the stomp. Step up Superman punch followed up quickly by Caleb James. And a stomp down into the midsection. Caleb now bringing Matt Outlaw up. Swinging him through the gut-wrench suplex. Matt Outlaw swinging through. Two count there, big knife edge chop. Irish whip into the corner of the last train robbers goes Caleb James. Snap jab there by Matt Outlaw. Out the corner with the bulldog. Opted not to tag in the D-Train. Rolling Caleb over, hooking that leg right in front of Demented. The two, and only a 2 count. Don't forget bonus points on the line. So Caleb and Demented having a chance to climb maybe some ranks. Running DDT. Into the ring comes the D-Train. Brought up onto the feet. Pushed away though by Caleb James. D-Train though quick to grab a hold. Big gut buster. Bringing Caleb up onto his feet again, but Caleb fighting his way through with a kick. Looking for that Judas-like elbow. Neck breaker by the D-Train. If Alpha managed to score a victory here, they would jump up into 4th place. Climbing 4 positions, in fact, with a victory. Stiff kick down the spine. Matt Outlaw now being pinned. The leg hook, the 2, and Demented scores a 2. Helped up onto the feet. Nope. Brought around. Irish whip into the ropes. Drop kick to the knee. Matt Outlaw says, ain't having it. Kick to the breadbasket. Leg caught. Matt Outlaw with a heel kick. Jumping knee strike there by Demented. Both men missing. Kick into the breadbasket. Followed up with the DDT by Wild Matt Outlaw. Tagged in now is the D-Train once again. Kicking the dirt up in the way of Demented. Caleb, you can see now trying to pull himself up on their floor. Demented up onto his feet, eats the knee of D-Train. Looking for that big overhand right. Helped up to the feet, Demented scooped up on the shoulders. Big Death Valley driver. Two count, double axe handle. Pushed away from that cutter. The referee counting out Wild Matt Outlaw. D-Train taken down, the leg hooked. Big kick out. Scooped up onto the shoulders again. This time swinging around. Train wrecked him. He wrecked him into the leg hooked. The 1, the 2, and only a 2. Stomped down into the lower back. Demented now having his skull smashed against the canvas. D-Train trying to fire up this crowd, trying to get that engine going. Bringing him up onto his feet. Collaring elbows up, no, kick into the midsection by Demented. Comes running in, jumping neck breaker, catches D-Train. Stomped right between the eyes there. And now D-Train, that big bull dome of his, taking their knee shots. Stomped down. Are we about to see Dementia lock? The Dementia got a hold of D-Train. Matt Outlaw looking for the save. There it is, the double axe handle. Now looking for the elbow drop to Demented, missing. The leg hook by Demented now for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out by D-Train on 2. Sling blade by Demented, taking down D. And there's Caleb James tagged into the match. D-Train now trying to get up onto his feet. Front face lock. D-Train fights his way free. Whips Caleb into the corner of the last train robbers. Big boot by Caleb though. Comes in. German suplex into the corner. Stomp across the back of the skull. D-Train now sat up, having his neck cranked around. Swinging him through again, trying to put D-Train to sleep. Caleb now hooks the leg down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and D-Train kicking out just to the last second. Big overhand right by Caleb, and again catches the D-Train up onto the shoulders. Burning hammer down for the pin. 1, 2, and there's Matt Outlaw with the save. D-Train such a big man to get around D-Train. Caught though by Caleb James, lifting him through into the suplex. Trapped in the corner of Diamond in the MILF. Caleb with the big boot across the chest. D-Train up onto his feet now. Irish whip into that neutral corner, face down into the turnbuckle. Being turned around. Scooped up on the top. Caleb now climbing through the ropes. Clubbing blows over the back. And now the elbows buried into the side of the skull of the D-Train as Caleb's up on top with the poison runner. Taking down the D-Train. Surely that's got to be enough now. The leg hooked. Down for the pin is the 1, the 2. And again Matt Outlaw with the save literally at the last second. Matt Outlaw now tossed over the top rope. Caleb with the big running lariat. A second lariat taking D-Train off his feet. Ducks under D-Train's arm. Comes off the ropes with a jumping lariat of his own. Stomp into the midsection. What's Caleb looking for here? No, surely not. Deadlifting the weight of D-Train off the canvas into a gut-wrench suplex. Up on the shoulders once more. Caleb now looking for an F5. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. Here you see Demetrius chopping away at the legs of D-Train. Look at Caleb swinging Matt Outlaw through into the face first, into the canvas. Matt with the running bulldog out the corner. Leg hook by Demented on Matt Outlaw. But your winners. There's a MILF-loving Demented O'Connolly and that diamond in the rough, that Blackheart son of a bitch, Caleb the Bully James. And there you go, a friendship apparently that never ends. Caleb James and Demented O'Connolly. The champs taken out there. And Caleb and Demented jumping up into 4th place in the ranks, I believe, with that victory. Caleb's such a bully. Such a bully. But now we go into the all-women's division once again. Our next matchup. Let's get it on. There she is, a Tomizuki. And her opponent from A to Z. You want to get with me? You got to listen carefully. You got M in the place who likes it in your face. You got G and MC who likes it on the easy peasy. No, anyway. You'll see. Oh my god, they got me singing along. You son of a bitch. Jessica Sawyer and Tomizuki, our next matchup. Let's get this music off before we get any more awful karaoke from me. But let's get this on. Tomizuki at one point had the undefeated record of the entire women's division. Now she sits with a record of 8 wins, 2 losses, currently in 4th position in the women's ranks. And her opponent Jessica Sawyer, currently undefeated, 2 wins in a row. That was before she signed the contract. She made the loss. Since being hired officially, she has 2 wins to her name and is climbing the ranks slowly but surely. Tomi hasn't yet come forward with an entrance music, so apparently she wants to make some noise. and making quite a explosive entrance she is, standing in at 5 feet 5 inches, weighing in at 125 pounds, by all way of Seoul, South Korea. She is Tomi Zuki. And now let's bring on her opponent, currently with an undefeated record since getting her contract. She stands in at 5 feet 5 inches, weighing in at 132 pounds, by way of Gamison, North Carolina. She is Jessica Sawyer. So, can Jessica Sawyer get it? Oh, a tiny little blow kiss to the crowd. Both of these women with some lip piercings, dangerous piercings, surely they have. That could be ripped out any moment. And, well, Atomi keeping those ears on, snapmare over, rear chin lock applied by Jessica Sawyer. Snapped over with the hip draw. Little slap across the top of the noggin. Bringing a little collar and elbow type. Jessica Sawyer forcing Atomi back into the corner here. Jimmy the referee, well, never needs an excuse to get between two women. Hey now. Brawl up. Here we go. Clean break. And again, a little tie up. This time Atomi forcing her back. Arm drag. Takedown though by Jessica Sawyer. The arm drag into the corner. Bouncing hard off the turnbuckles comes Atomi. Brought up, swung around, slammed down hard onto her back. Leg hooked by Jessica down for the pin. There's the one and only a 1 count early on. Using the neck, cranking it round. But there's Atomi up onto her feet, punching to the breadbasket, breaking herself free. And again the collar and elbow type, forcing Atomi back against the ropes. And again, oh, Jimmy's going to get in between these two women. Watch out, he likes to cop a feel. I've heard that Jimmy can be a bit handsy. HR have been on his case just as they've been on mine. There's a stomp down into the midsection. And again into the lower back. Deadlift off all fours into the suplex, holding onto that waist still. Again lifting her up off the canvas. And a second release suplex this time. Yes, Ginger Spice was the best Spice. Stomp down into the midsection. Double knees driven into the gut. And again a stomp down. Atomi now bringing Sawyer up onto her feet. Into the power bomb off the shoulder. Up onto the feet now. Oh, big slap, missed. Big right hand into the midsection. Snapmare over there by Jessica, pushing her down into the pin. Leg hooked. Only a 1 count. And again going back to work on the neck of Atomi Zuki. Thumb down on the back of the skull. Brought up onto her feet. Kick over leg caught by Atomi. Swings around. Judo-like throw over the shoulder. Goes Jessica Sawyer. Now being brought up onto her feet again. Belly to belly, no. Jessica blocking that. Dead weight in herself. Club and blow over the back. Atomi with a kick into the breadbasket of Jessica as she grabbed a hold. Into that corner now. Big overhand right. Nope. Do-si-do. Around we go. Shoulder into the midsection of Atomi. But there's the big knee lift as she came running in again. Scooped up but slipped out the back door. Jessica Sawyer pushing her away and into that Lufes Prez now. Suckered her in. Snapmare her over. Stiff kick down the spine by Jessica. dragging the body towards the center of the ring again, hooking those legs down for the 1, and only a 1 count. There's the Irish whip, into the corner we go. Dosido, around we go once again, big knee lift, jumping knee shot, ducked under there, rolled through to Jessica, right underneath it, leaving nothing but air. There's the German suplex, and Sawyer keeping control of this match. Double axe handle missed. The Irish whip there by Atomi. Just as I say that, Atomi's trying to get back into this one. Lifts her up on that top turnbuckle, grabs a hold of those ankles, swings around now. What's she looking for here? Bringing her up. What the? In the corner here. Stool and letting all that blood flow to their head before dropping her down the stool and suplex off the middle rope. Sawyer now managing to roll away. Big knee lift. Axe kick to the back of the skull. Zumi now brought up onto her feet. Big nope. Sidestep, kicking the butt kick into the midsection. The sling blade following up, and Atomi taking back control. Trying to bring Sawyer up onto her feet. Fisherman brainbuster. And Zumi now laying in wait as Sawyer slow to her feet. Discus form, no back fist there by Jessica Sawyer. Followed up with the drop kick. And what's Jessica looking for now? Atomi staggering around as if she's drunk. Down onto one knee. And Jessica now in. Nope, ducks under. The axe kick to the back of the skull. A little black magic. Rolled over center of the ring. The leg hooked. Down for the 1, the 2, and the 3. And Jessica Sawyer remains undefeated. You see an attempt at a pin early on in the match. The kick out. Here you see the snapmare pushing her down for another early pin. Are we just going to... Jimmy, all you're going to show me is pinfalls. What the fuck? Another 1 count. There's the back fist. That drop kick has sent her into the corner. And the pinfall that quickly followed. Down for the pin. There's the 2 and the 3. And your winner by way of pinfall, Jessica Sawyer. Now 3-0 and on her climb in the ranks. But apparently Bison Man is being attacked out the back in the locker room once again. With a little action going down out back. As we let Jessica Sawyer make her way out of the ring, and Atomi being helped out. We're going to try and get the cameras backstage to see what's going on between these two. Come on, Jessica. Enough placating to the crowd. Let's get you out of the way before these two catch you up in their little rumble out back. Thank you very much. So here we have Bison Man, Ripper Springhill. Ripper watching his partner take a beating at the hands of Bison Man earlier. Now wants to get a little revenge. Nobody's stepping up to Minerva yet though. Oh no, Bison heard Ripper was looking for him apparently. In his face, a little exchange of words, and there's Bison again with the right hand. Fighting back as Ripper, back and forth between these two. Big gut shot. Try to grab a hold of Ripper. Eats a big overhand right. Club and blow of his own now. Throwing the right hands at Bison Man. Scooping him up on the shoulders. Swinging him through. Neck breaker over the knee. Now going after the knees of Bison. Trying to take away that strength. That shoot style strength from their hips. That little wrecking ball Bison Man There you can see the gut shot heavy in there. Thrown into the crates now, goes to Ripper. Club and blow over the shoulders, now grabbed by the scruff of the neck. Face first into the crates again, the big headbutt by Ripper. Stiff kick into the midsection, comes in, scoops him up, slips out, no. Inverted DDT. Shelving unit in the hands of Ripper, right across the back of Bison Man. Laid out on the floor, and again, swinging wild is Ripper. Straight into the face as Bison got up onto his feet. Ripper now, bringing Bison up. Trying to scoop him up, no, there's the gut shot, back elbow shot. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck. Again, Ripper dragged down the hallway. Bavaria is fighting his way free of the grip with those elbow shots into the breadbasket of Bison. Swing out. Into the crate we go. Scooped up. Sidewalk slam there by Bison Man. Helped up onto his feet. Big overhand right blocked. Forearm by Ripper. Kick into the midsection. Big knee lift. The wind up, the throw into the crates. Goes Bison again. Club and blow over the shoulders. Ripper now. Kick to the midsection. Up on the shoulder. Into the lumbar. Ooh! Bison Man's head caught the shelving unit just as Ripper drove the knees into the lower back. And the challenger comes away with the title. And down goes Bison Man. So now we're going to go into our light heavyweight division. A former light heavyweight champion going up a member of Alpha. Let's see how this one breaks down. Eddie Brooks of Do It For Her. Just a cyanide. Singles action. Who you got for this one? As we're now into the second half of the card. Still to come is Eve Guerin versus Angelina Nightwalker. William O'Reilly versus McAllister. And Tony Lee Williams challenging for the King of the North Championship against the undefeatable Leo Punk. The man firmly placed upon the throne of SWA's King of the North. The list that he has taken out is quite impressive. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're down to these two men right here in the light heavyweight division. Eddie Brooks with a record of 4 wins, 2 losses. Just a cyanide, 3 wins, 5 losses. Let's get down to business. Making his way down to the ring, one half of the tag team Do It For Her. He stands in at 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 220 pounds. By way of Portland, Oregon, USA, Eddie Brooks. Is it really? Interesting. and his opponent. Standing in 6 feet 1 inch, weighing in 220 pounds, by way of Los Angeles, California, USA, a member of Alpha, one half of the tag team, the Immortals. He is Jester Cyanide. Eddie Brooks, former champion, wants to climb back up the ranks, get himself a shot at that title once again. Jester, well, 3 wins, 5 losses to his names in single action. Can he get the winning ways, raise up through those ranks himself? Let's get back down to the ring. Eddie sorting out his knee pads. Jester, well, looking relaxed in the corner. Wee Jimmy rings that bell, and here we go. Straight in with a collar and elbow type. Eddie forcing him back into the corner here. And, well, Wee Jimmy, not discriminative about who he gets handsy with. A little dirty slap across the chops there by Jester out the corner. Lifting him up. Hammer locked into the suplex, landing heavy on the arm there. Stomp down into the knee. Eddie following up with another stomp, tying up the arm now, looking to wrench back. Fireman's carry takedown. Over the shoulder goes Eddie Brooks, helped up onto his feet here. Collar and elbow tie once again into the rear waist lock by Eddie. Waistlock takedown into the side headlock. Big right hand between the eyes, and both men now up onto their feet. Collar and elbow tie up again into the side headlock, this time by Jester. Locking him up into the key lock, but Eddie Brooks reverse into the hammer lock. Reversed again though by Jester into a hammer lock of his own. Wrenching on the arm, pushing Eddie away. Big forearm missed. Arm drag takedown there. Jester has Eddie up on his feet, ducked under, running big lariat there, taking Jester off his feet once again. Helped up, shoots for legs from underneath him, double stomp right into the bread basket. But there's the overhead kick, catching Eddie Brooks as he leant in to pick Jester up. Just now dragging the body away, stomp down into the midsection, into the lower back, working over the body, boot into the side of the skull of Eddie, wrenching that arm behind his back now. Clutching at that wrist, folding it back. Double knees into the lower back once again. Big knee lift by Eddie. Thrust kick, no, leg caught, swung away. Sling blade there by Jester. Helped up onto the feet. Low kick. Knee. Mid kick. Leg sweep. Down goes Eddie Brooks, helped back up onto his feet though. Boot into the midsection, and Eddie with the running lariat taking Jester down. And Jester smartly rolling underneath that bottom rope, but bringing himself up on the apron, straight into the path of Eddie Brooks there. But, well, looked like he reversed the suplex, dumping Eddie down on his face. Jester now begging for Eddie to get to his feet as he's perched on the outside. What's he lining up here? Springboard. Oh! Eddie sidestepping, dumping Jester Wolf down, Jester Cyanide down on his back. Front face lock by Eddie, wrenching round on the wrist. Hammer lock into that backdrop suplex. And again, Eddie now bringing Jester up onto his feet. Kick, oh, that leg caught. Palm strike into the forearm across the chest as Eddie's dropped on his back. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook into the suplex, still holding on. A double underhook again into another suplex. And another dumping Jester Wolf hard into the canvas. Wrenching on that arm again. Pulling back on the arm of Jester. Overhead kick. Jester catches Eddie Brooks off his guard once again. Eddie up on his feet. Club and blow across the shoulders. Whipped into the corner here. Big gut shot. Shoots for the leg, but Eddie steps over. Has the arm locked up here. Let's Jester up onto his feet. Still holding onto that arm. Elbow shot across. Running STO takedown. And Eddie again going to work on the arms of Jester Wolf here. Wrenching back, trying to snap those arms. Helped up onto the feet, wrenched. Big forearm by Jester Wolf. Jester has the sleeper hold locked in on Eddie here, right in the corner. If Eddie just reaches out for the ropes, no, instead he opts to roll up onto his feet, onto his knees, sorry, snapping Jester over his shoulders, correcting that neck before he goes to work. Big running lariat. Another, this time a shoulder barge. Off the ropes, single leg drop kick. Down goes Jester Wolf. Helped up onto the feet. Scooping him up, no, slipped out. Club and blow over the shoulders. Big gut shot. Pushed away. Wrenching around on the arm, face first into the canvas. Big boot into the side of the head as Jester Wolf was on his knees there. Now into the corner thinking he's safe. The boot wrenched across the face. Eddie just raking that boot. Off the ropes now and a big face wash. Boot right across the jaw of Jester Wolf. Jester up onto his feet, takes a low kick. Catches the mid kick though, palm strike. Forearm buried into the chest of Eddie Brooks, trying to drive the air out of those lungs. Jumps in. Rolls through into that guillotine chokehold. Locked in on Eddie Brooks. Still holding in, locked in deep. Jester got it. Releasing it there. Dragging Eddie across towards the centre of the ring. Buries that forearm. There's the one. And Eddie kicking out on one. Just rolling that shoulder up off the mat. Doesn't even take the 2 count. But Jester laying in weight. Is Eddie, you can see, slow to his feet. Kick into the midsection. Brought up. The lumbar check. Down into that power bomb into the lumbar. The 2 and the 3. And Jester Wolf with the victory. Let's take a look at this one. There's the arm wrenched around. Big forearm by Jester. That sleeper hold locked in. Eddie scooping him up. Club and blow over the back. That guillotine choke he had locked in deep. Must have worn down Eddie Brooks. The kick out for your winner by way of pinfall, Jester Cyanide. So congratulations, Jester Cyanide, now 4 and 5 in singles action. Let's carry on. Back into that women's division. Still nobody willing to go one-on-one with Minerva. Let's get down to business. Let's see women's division action, sorry. And next up, Eve Guerin and the Sheenam. Angelita Nightwalker. As we let Jester make his way out of the arena. These two women high in the ranks. Eve with 28.5 points. Angelita Nightwalker currently in second position, 72.5 points. Angelita with a singles record of 4 wins, 4 losses. Whereas Eve has a singles record of just 3 wins, 7 losses. So with the form book saying that Angelita should be better off with her win-loss record going into this match. We do know that Angelita had a fair bit of time off, came back gradually back into ring action. Can she get the job done here? Wow. Making her way down to the ring now. Standing in at 5 feet 9 inches. Weighing in at 207 pounds. And if you didn't know, she's from Detroit, Michigan, USA. Eve Guerin. Wasting no time getting down to the ring is Eve Guerin. Oh. But now to bring on her opponent. Standing in 5 feet 7 inches. Weighing in at 150 pounds by way of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. She is the Sheenam, Angelita Nightwalker. So we have Alpha versus Ruthless in the ring. Oh, abruptly cutting the music there. Here we go. Jimmy rings that bell and straight going to work these two ladies. Angelita straight into the side headlock, into that key lock. A very flattering image there of Eve Guerin. There's a side headlock. Into the ropes now, shot across the ring goes Eve. Thrust kick missing. Eve stopping herself in her tracks. Knife edge chop, return fire there by Angelita. And a jumping choke slam taking Eve off her feet. Angelita now takes a big right hand to the midsection, running lariat in the corner. And what's Eve got in mind for her here? Boot placed across her chest. Oh, good vibrations. Stomped down into the midsection and, well, Eve strutting away from the corner. Helped up onto her feet now. Pull back knife edge chop and another knife edge chop right across the chest of Angelita. As you can see her now trying to pull herself up on the ropes. There's a low kick by Eve, setting her up for the rope assisted power bomb. Helping her up onto her feet and again that rope assisted power bomb. Angelita with the back elbow shot as Eve tried to pick her up for another. Brought across the ring, up against the ropes now. Swung around, hung over the middle rope. Angelina pops up, knee driven into the lower back. Stiff kick down the spine. And Angelina now dragging Eve Guerin away from the ropes. Leg hooked. There's not even a 1 count. Eve not even willing to take a 1 before kicking out. Angelina going straight for the neck. Oh, I hear Crush and Kelly cheering for Angelina in the crowd. And so is a little Neo. Overhead kick there by Eve Guerin. No words from the Ruthless members. As you see Eve flexing before dropping the elbow to the heart of Angelina. Helped up onto the feet. Snap suplex. Rolling them hips. A second snap. Are we about to see 3 in a row? A trio. Shout out to the late great Eddie. What the hell was that, you two? Both ladies missing wildly there. Helped up onto the feet. Eve face first into the ring post. That's a nice way of thanking her. Brought up onto the feet again now is Eve. Eve though tossing Angelina away, falling into the steel steps. Oh, there's a little Matt Outlaw. A member of Rufus on the single leg takedown, driving Angelina into the thin mats on the outside here. And again, looking for that single leg takedown, but this time Angelina counters with the DDT. Wrenching round on the wrist, Russian leg sweep. That back crashing, don't forget those mats. Very little given those. About an inch of padding, just enough to protect you from busting your head clean open as you dive to the floor. But not enough to protect you fully into the steel steps. Count of 13 on the outside here. Angelina bringing Eve around the side of the ring. Stiff kick down the spine. Stomp into the lower back. What's she looking for here? Handspring into the moonsault. Stomp down into the chest, and again stomping away on it. Eve Guerin. 18. Well, Angelina can't make up her mind where she's going. 19. Eve better roll in quick, breaking the count just in time. Angelina placating to the crowd. Gets caught up. LaBelle locked in. Rolled over. Kick into the bread basket. Big lariat there by Angelina. Another lariat takes Eve off her feet once again. Single leg drop kick, dropping Eve going onto her back, but Eve with the roll up. Eve with the roll up for the 1, the 2, and a kick out just in time on 2. Angelina with the Irish whip into the corner. Driving the shoulder. I think we're about to have a party. There's 1. There's 2. And it ain't a party till there's 3 involved. A super kick barrage, a little super kick party. Angelina working them boots, a leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count. Club and blow missed. Single leg takedown though by Eve Guerin, drops Angelina onto her back, helping her up onto her feet now. Brought up, backdrop suplex, a little nip up there by Eve Guerin. Up on the feet, big left hand block, left hand there by Angelina, scooping Eve up, but Eve drops out the back door, club and blow over the shoulders. What's she looking for here? Bringing her up. I believe this is called a tenebration. Leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by Angelina. Angelina rolling up onto her feet, catches her looking for the Hurricane Run. Eve Guerin caught her, drops her face first into the canvas. Shoots for the legs. That old school mat wrestling, probably picked up a few techniques from her older brother. Held up. Who came first, Adam or Eve? Well, apparently Adam did. But Helped up onto the feet now. Arm drag, takedown. Angelina catching Eve Guerin up on the shoulders. Crucifix. Eve Guerin lands on the feet low. Drops her down with the neck breaker. Helped up. All the way through into a tenebraration yet again. But Eve Guerin unable to capitalize with the pin. A little delay there. The 1, the 2, and the 3. Eve Guerin with the victory. Here you see Angelina with a little super kick party. There's a tenebraration number 1. The leg hooked, down for the pin. Arm drag takedown by Angelina, caught Eve Guerin. Here you see it, a second time of asking. Of tenebraration number 2, and your winner, Eve Guerin. And there's Eve being congratulated by Matt Outlaw and the mighty Minerva. But we're going to get straight into some light heavyweight action again. The second half of Do It For Her. Going to be going up against Alpha yet again. It's going to be McAllister. Come on, Eve, get out the damn ring. Let's get these two down to the ring now. William O'Reilly and McAllister. William O'Reilly, a former King of the North, currently sits with a record of 6 wins, 3 losses. McAllister, sitting third from bottom in the ranks, currently sits with a win-loss record of 2 wins, 7 losses. So can McAllister pick up a victory here, trying to help him keep in close contact with Jester Cyanide and the rest of the pack above? Or does William O'Reilly close the ranks on Jacob Helms for that number 1 contendership spot? As we head towards Wrestle War, those in number 1 contendership spots will be watching carefully as we head away to Wrestle War, because if your champion loses for their brand, those title shots come to you the following week. But let's get down to business. This is a light heavyweight division match scheduled for 1 fall. And coming down to the ring first, standing in 6 feet 3 inches, 237 pounds, from Portland, Oregon, USA. He is one half of Do It For Her, William O'Reilly. So let's bring on these opponents. Oh. Here he comes, his opponent, standing in 6 feet 4 inches. weighing in at 240 pounds, by way of Glasgow, Scotland, he is McAllister. McAllister, a member of Alpha. The only trios team left in Alpha now is McAllister, Jester and Alex. Ryan Matthews leaving a void. So who you got for this one? McAllister milking this home crowd. Is the pressure going to be on for William O'Reilly going up against a hometown favourite? Certainly got the crowd fired up with his music coming down to the ring. And here we go, wee Jimmy ringing that bell. There's a big club and blow. Rake of the eyes by McAllister. Irish whip into the corner, bouncing hard off the turnbuckles comes O'Reilly. Wrenching round on the wrist, but there's the big forearm by O'Reilly. Collar and elbow tie up. Forced back across the ring into the corner here. Referee calling for a break. Clean break here from these two. Straight in with the collar and elbow type again though. Into the side headlock by O'Reilly. McAllister shoots him into the ropes. Across the ring he goes. A little collision here. But there's... oh! Uppercut straight into the breadbasket. And the big knee shot into the jaw. Quick to follow up. Into the pin for the one and only a 1 count. Wrenching around on the wrist. Driving that shoulder into the canvas. Brought up, swinging round into the neck break. No, tail break. There's the forearm right into the back of the neck of McAllister. Rolling underneath that bottom rope to the floor. Back elbow shot. Soul but no, the leg caught. Kick underneath the hamstring. Ducks under a lariat there by O'Reilly. Irish whip sending McAllister into the security barrier here. Straight in with the big right hands to the forehead. O'Reilly staying on top of his opponent here. Mid kick, leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Jumping in for the collar note, pushed away by O'Reilly. Opting to roll back into the ring now. McAllister jumps over the top rope, landing at the feet, low kick. And Shining Wizard there. O'Reilly bringing him up onto his feet. Arm drag takedown though by McAllister. Shoots in for the punch, arm caught. Right into the breadbasket there by O'Reilly. Sidestep by McAllister. Kick to the calf and now grabbing O'Reilly by the scruff of the neck. They lead the head. The body's got no choice but to follow. And over the top rope goes McAllister. O'Reilly dragging him through. Hanging him out into the neck breaker. Don't forget the next matchup is your championship bout. The King of the North Championship on the line. Leo Punk, the undefeated champion, has taken out quite a list. As you see McAllister working over his opponent here, tossing him into the steel steps. Helped up onto the feet, driving that knee into the skull. Big deep arm drag takeover there by William O'Reilly as McAllister come running in, following up after that knee shot. The fireman's carry takedown, almost kicking the cameraman in the face there. McAllister now tossed down the side of the ring. Wrenching round, face first, into the floor. Now brought up, swinging through. Neck breaker, no, again driving that forearm into the base of the skull. Sling blade, roll through, drop kick into the side of the head. Helped up onto the feet. O'Reilly now tossing McAllister down the side of the ring once again. Wrenching around the wrist, roll through. Drop toe hold. Face first into that thin mat on the outside. McAllister tossed into the ring now by O'Reilly. Helping himself up on the ropes, but O'Reilly puts a stop to that. Backdrop suplex. And again, bringing McAllister up onto his feet. Belly to belly, should I say. Leg hooked. 1, 2, and a kick out onto the belly to belly. And McAllister up onto his feet. Kicking to the midsection. Wrenching around on the wrist. Brings him up cross-legged. Knee breaker. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1 and only a 1 count. Up on the shoulders. There's the heartthrob drop. Down for the 1, the 2. And McAllister managing to get that shoulder up on 2. Rolling away. O'Reilly quick to lock in the sleeper hold. Collar and elbow top. No. O'Reilly with a kick into the breadbasket. Bringing him through. No. McAllister escapes. Setting O'Reilly up now. Swinging neck breaker. But O'Reilly up onto his feet. Gets him behind. Grabs him up. Nope. Slipped out the back door. Club and blow over the shoulders. Again with a club and blow over the shoulders. And McAllister now dragging him across the ring. Dumping him out over the top rope. Bouncing him off the ring apron. Roll through, going after the calf of William O'Reilly. Count of 6, up onto the feet now, tossed down the side of the ring. Sidestep, kicking to the back of the calf. O'Reilly now tossed into the seal steps once again. The leg caught. O'Reilly now elbow shot to the top of the knee. Tossing McAllister down the side of the ring. Brought up onto the feet. Collar and elbow tie up. Belly to belly again, or belly to belly should I say. Brought up onto the feet once again. Discus forearm, no block there by McAllister. Scooping him up on the shoulders. Hot shot in the corner. And McAllister now dragging the body of William O'Reilly. Centre of the ring, leg hook 1, 2. And again the kick out on 2. Jumping in. Guillotine choke locked in on O'Reilly. But O'Reilly working the ribs. Getting the hold release, pushing her, McAllister away. McAllister again with a shot. Soul butt kick, sidestepped. Wrenching around on the wrist, but there's the big forearm to the jaw of O'Reilly. Shoots in, single leg takedown. But there's the double boots into the chest, pushing him away. Sling blade, the roll through. Drop kick into the side of the skull of McAllister. McAllister brought up onto his feet. Roundhouse, no, swing and a miss. McAllister now working the shots as back fist. Stiff kick across the chest. And again, another stiff kick. Soul butt kick right into the breadbasket. Held back up. Big right hand into the midsection of McAllister. Snapping him over now. Stiff kick down the spine. Wiping the sweat from his brow. McAllister being told, no, O'Reilly being told to back away from McAllister as the ref takes a check on him. But O'Reilly looking to finish the deal here. Collar and elbow tie up. Pushing O'Reilly back. Pulls him in. Nope, breaking free. Kick into the midsection. Again wrenching on that wrist. Another big forearm busting open the head of O'Reilly. Shoots him for that guillotine. But slipped out. Inverted into the flatliner counter there by O'Reilly. Boot into the chest. Now the knee. Right across. Oh. O'Reilly trying to shake it off, whatever's going on with him. McAllister still looking up at the lights. And O'Reilly giving him the time to recover. Pulled up on the ropes now. McAllister shoots in, no, playing a little hard to get. Billy to belly once again. Leg hook for the 1, the 2. Only a 2 count. Spinning back fist, swing and a miss. Fireman's carry takedown there by McAllister. Catching O'Reilly. Helping him up onto his feet. Roll through. Calf crusher again, but the boot underneath the bottom rope. And now McAllister lifting up the head. Raining in those right hands to the skull. Brings O'Reilly up to his feet. Gut shot, no, blocked. Big right hand by O'Reilly. Scoops him up, but slipping out the back doors. McAllister pushing O'Reilly away. Club and blow over the shoulders. O'Reilly now, Samoan drop. What are we looking for here? Cobra clutch. And we've got the cross-face Cupid wing locked in on McAllister. But McAllister not giving up. Raining that elbow into the skull of O'Reilly. Big gut shot. Working the body. But there's O'Reilly with a knee shot into the skull. Big knee lift there by McAllister. The forearm blocked by O'Reilly. Discus forearm blocked by McAllister. Wrenching on that wrist. Scooped up, cross-legged. Shin breaker. And now O'Reilly being helped up. Looking for a cutter as McAllister not pushed away. Scooped up on the shoulders. Heartthrob drop. Down for the pin. The leg hook. The 1. The 2. And again the kick out on 2. And look at the frustration on O'Reilly there. Thought he'd won the match with the heartthrob drop. The second time of asking. Helped up onto the feet. Big lariat. A second lariat taking McAllister down. A side leg drop kick. And once again McAllister's on his back. Brought up onto his feet. A Billy to belly. Now dragging the body of McAllister away from the ropes. The leg hooked. No, he doesn't. 2. And again only a 2. McAllister up onto his feet. Grabbing a hold of O'Reilly. Look at O'Reilly with a flourish. Ending with those big forearms. And again McAllister rolling him up. Looking to crush the calf of O'Reilly. Got it locked in. Can O'Reilly hold on? Jimmy keeping a close eye on O'Reilly. Right in his ear there. But McAllister opts to let go of the hold. Stomp into the lower back. Trying to bring him up onto his feet now. Jumping in for that guillotine choke once again is McAllister. Wrenching on that neck, really locking it in deep. Got that arm hooked up. And again McAllister opts to let go of the hold. Leg hook down for the 1 and the 2. And just getting that shoulder up. McAllister said 1, 2, 3. Telling Jimmy he slow counted him there. Collar elbow kick to the midsection by O'Reilly. Comes in, wrenches around on the arm. Big forearm into the jaw. McAllister reaches in, gets caught with the arm drag takedown. Look at the blood now starting to drool down the face of O'Reilly. Irish whip into the ropes goes O'Reilly. Looks for the spear. McAllister leapfrogged by O'Reilly there. Deep big forearm, no block there by McAllister. Shoots the leg. Double boots into the chest, forcing McAllister back. Jumping in, no sidestep, face first into the canvas goes O'Reilly. McAllister now dragging the body. No, O'Reilly up on his feet. Belly to belly once again. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to put McAllister out? 1, 2, and again McAllister kicking out on 2. Tumble over the shoulders, nope, rolled away. Snap mad over, stiff kick down the spine of O'Reilly. There you see O'Reilly trying to get up onto his feet. McAllister feeding off the energy of his hometown crowd. As you see O'Reilly slow, big overhand right there by McAllister. Swinging through, out onto the ring apron goes O'Reilly. No, McAllister, no, pile driver. Pile driver onto the floor from the apron. If O'Reilly is able to put any weight on his feet after that, if that wasn't bad enough, he's just smashed his skull into the ring post as well. Into the ring now. Through the ropes. O'Reilly being brought up onto his feet. Wrenching on the arm. Cross-legged. Shin breaker yet again. Leg hook by McAllister. There's the 1, the 2. And O'Reilly kicking out on 2. O'Reilly straight in his face. But McAllister tying him up. Locking up that calf. Wrenching on that foot. Ringing it back. There you see the elbow into the lower back of McAllister. Breaking that hold. Brought up onto his feet now. Salo suplex. Over we go. And again the referee backing O'Reilly away from McAllister. Is that a little favoritism from our referee here? Up on the shoulders. Heartthrob drop. Leg hook. 1, 2. And finally able to put him away with that heartthrob drop. At the 3rd time of asking, there you see the belly to belly. And for some reason we're looking at the crowd. Oh, there we go. Here, another belly to belly. There is your winner, by way of pinfall, William O'Reilly. So O'Reilly away with the victory, which leaves just 1 match left of the SWA. A title match. The champion again opting to leave it up to management. And we decided it's time to release the Grizzly. Failing to capture the super heavyweight title last week. Can he now maul the King of the North? And does this become the era of the Grizzly? Like I said, Leo Punk has been undefeated for quite some time now. Let's take a look at the list of people he has defeated. Where on earth is it? There was a list out there somewhere. Well, shit. I can't find it now. Typical. But I know Malcolm Black. Ah, the King of the North. Well, he's taken out Bjorn Ullstrom. He's also taken out Eddie Brooks. Alex Wolf. The following match is scheduled for one fall and is a King of the North Championship match. Introducing first, the challenger. A member of the Chosen. Standing in 6 feet 4 inches, weighing in at 425 pounds, by way of Sacramento, California, USA. Here to hunt, maul and kill. He is the Grizzly, Tony Lee Williams. Tony Lee Williams selected by management to take on Leo Punk. Can he get the job done? And now to bring on the champion. Standing in at 6 feet 2 inches. Weighing in at 215 pounds, by way of San Antonio, Texas. The reigning and defending King of the North, claiming the scalps of Bjorn Ullstrom, Eddie Brooks, Malcolm Black, Alex Wolf, Kyron McAllister, Brandon Cuevas, Wild Matt Outlaw, Ryan Matthews, Caleb James, Touchdown, McAllister. And now is he able to add the pelt of the Grizzly to his collection? Let's find out. There it is, the belt this is all about. Our challenger, Tony Lee Williams. Our champion. The belt taken to show Wee Jimmy. Raised high for all the crowd to see. Is the Grizzly up to the task? Oh, let's ring that bell. Let's get down to business here. Big right hand by Leo. Just taken on the chin there by the Grizzly. Pump handle suplex there. Throwing Leo Punk across the ring. Now the drop kick for a big man. He will surprise you at how agile Tony Lee Williams can be. And now the Lupus press, raining down the right hands into the skull. And as you heard, the list of names taken out by Leo Punk in this reign of his King of the North Championship. Quite a list. There's the big forearm rocking Tony Lee Williams. Helped up onto his feet. Big up. No, the arm caught. Big punch there by the Grizzly. The belly to back release suplex. Throwing Leo across the ring. And now cinching those claws into the trapezius muscle of Leo Punk. Trying to remove the ability to lift the frame of Tony up. Quite an impressive task if Leo Punk can get some elevation on Tony Lee Williams. Tony now posts on that top turnbuckle through the air. The 5-star Grizzly splash. Who knew Grizzlies could fly? Grabbed up from behind, slipped out the back, club and blow over the shoulder. Again the club and blow over the shoulders. Now leant up against the ropes. What's Tony got in mind here? Lifting him up. Using the ropes, there's an aid for the suplex. Standing, here we go, the moonsault connects. Big running lariat, taking down Leo Punk. Now helping the man up onto his feet, big forearm, no sidestep by Leo. Butt kick into the midsection, now the Lufes press. Leo's really got to use his speed advantage here to get around the Grizzly. He doesn't want to mix blow to blow with a man of Tony's size. Climbed up and up on the top rope, through the air, elbow drop. It looked a little low there. Didn't get the chest. I think he got a bit more of the roll up by Tony. Wee Jimmy counts out. There's the 2. Almost winning there by a roll up, the most deadliest move in wrestling. The roll up pin. The neck breaker over the knee, bringing Leo up onto his feet again, scooping him up, but Leo slipping out the back, club and blow over the shoulders. Tony turns around straight in, inverted DDT there, and Leo getting fired up. Telling this crowd he's got the ring smarts for this match. Now placing the boot, the crowd counting along as he flipping the Grizzly off, stomping away on the chest again. Big lariat. Tony pops up, eats another stiff lariat. Tries to throw one of his own, gets caught with the return power slam there. And now helped up onto his feet. The whip on that flatliner there. Leg hooked. Down for the 1, the 2. And the Grizzly with a powerful kick out on 2. Up onto his feet quicker than the champ. Gut shot, staggers the champ backwards, but the champ fires one into the rib cage, bringing him up. God style pile driver. I'd call that bullet to the brain. Could that be the bullet that puts the Grizzly out? Down for the pin, the leg hooked. There's the 1, the 2, and again the Grizzly with an emphatic kick out. Leo maybe gave it his all, delivering that God style pile driver. The overhead kick there by the Grizzly, catches helping him up. Onto the feet now, brings a big spine buster. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2. And now the Grizzly lays in wait, ready to pounce upon his prey. The kick over, leg caught, swept from underneath him. What's Leo got in mind here? Making his way around the ring. You can see Tony on all fours now. Big boot into the side of his head. Leo helping him up onto his feet. Sit down jawbreaker. Rocking Tony Lee Williams. Now bringing him up onto his feet once again. Backbreaker over the knee. Into the Russian leg sweep. And now Tony's brought up onto his feet. There's that backbreaker. Into the Russian leg sweep yet again. Really going after the back of Tony. Oh no. On all fours. Leo Punk running in with the knee shot into the side of the skull. Leg hooked. The 1, the 2. What? Wow. Wow, we were. There's a 2 and a kick out. Look at this big spine buster there by Tony. Into the pinfall. The leg caught. And still undefeated. Your reigning and defending King of the North Championship holder, Leo Punk. And like I said, we've gone through a list of people here. With that list, let's take a look at who's left. There is his former tag team partner, Jacob Helms. There's nobody really left on. Maybe just a Wolf. Victor Harris. Demented. Declan Shaw. Bobby Dazzler. Chance Nightwalker. Connor Stewart. D-Train. Shmoo. And after that, there's no one left for Leo Punk to fight. He can go through the roster again. Question is, can he hold on to that championship till Wrestle War? We've just taken out the Grizzly. I don't know what more we can say, but congratulations, Leo Punk. And that is your SWA episode 24. Ending on what some might say a shocking result. But as always, stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, well, just be good at being bad, or don't get caught. Peace out, fuckers. I'll be back in a bit.